Evening everyone, welcome back to Zone 5 Aviation, back to the channel. Obviously it's been a long time since I've done a video for the channel. Not that I'm trying to keep score or anything, I never do. So what's been happening? Well, to tell you the truth, not a lot. Overseas trip, etc, etc, and mainly this bad boy. Yeah, got the fuselage all tidied up, more or less. Just got to clean up a bit of the joints on the fuselage seams. Just got the tail on tonight after a long hiatus from it. Everything is wired internally, so the lights are all wired as they should be. And then the only thing that will be left to wire, the wings are wired up, they're ready to go. Those will be the last things to go on, the wings. So, you know, it's all just, I'm just starting to get into the process now of getting into painting a lot of stuff, sub-assemblies, Bombay doors. The turrets are pretty much, they're all ready to go. They're still masked up at the moment, but again, those will be one of the last few things to go on. Got the surround for this, the surround for the bottom of the fuselage, for the shroud around the bull turret underneath. So that's pretty much ready to go. Next thing that's probably going to get done is the engines. I've got some 3D, I probably mentioned it before, I got some 3D printed engines printed by Gary Fowlkes from Kiwi Modeler. So he hooked me up with that. I probably want to get started on those because I want to get the wings particularly to a stage where they're ready for full painting, which involves I need to get the engine nacelles on, get those squared up. They shouldn't take much, but particularly the engines, one of the engines on this is going to be opened up, sort of in a maintenance state, so the diorama that will eventually go in, we'll have a couple of guys working on the engine with it opened up. So the engine cowl will be off for that. I just need to figure out how to do that, some reference photos, etc. And then most of it's pretty much ready to go. So once I clean up the joints, the fuselage joints on this, there's a bit of photo etch to go on the Bombay, but a lot of that is just little small stuff now. To be honest with you, I finally, once I got my head around the wiring and how to do the lights, I was away. That was the part that really scared me. Well, not so much scared me, but you know, just figuring out how to do it because I'd never done it before, you know. So so that's all squared away. But however, onto another subject, and I wasn't sure how to go about doing this, but so basically after a long period of thinking about it, and then a visit overseas earlier this year, basically it's ending an era, to be honest. Myself and my family have decided to move back to the UK, and those of you who don't know, I'm based in New Zealand currently. Moved over in 2009. I've been here ever since, so it's knocking on 15 years. So you know, it's been a great time over here. You know, the time I've spent over here, met some great people, done some amazing things. one of which been my involvement with the New Zealand Warbirds Association, initially with the Strike Masters, and I've been all over the country doing that. In fact, I was just down in Taranui for a tiger moth fly-in just a couple of weeks ago, and that was fantastic. Almost made me think I want to stay, almost. But you know, as everything, you know, at some point something's got to end. I'm no stranger to moving. You know, my old man was in the military, and wherever the military tells you to go, you go. So did that several times. The big difference, you know, just moving the other side of the world is a big move. We're doing it again, but never say never. I mean, you know, going with the best intentions to make it work, just to be with family. You know, ever since we moved over here, you know, lost a fair bit of family over the time, and now we just feel that we want to be back there, just to be with the family, and support each other. You know, one particular member isn't too well, hasn't been too well for a long time, and you know, his situation is deteriorating. So and with no one else in their immediate area who's willing to move to where they are, it's just time, basically. So as far as Zone 5 Aviation goes, the channel and the Facebook page, that will carry on. The communication channels will stay open between myself and some good friends over here as well, through the hobby as well as outside of the hobby. But no, that's it. You know, sorry to say that, but you know, that these things, challenges are put in our way in life, and sometimes you just have to go through them. And that's kind of what's happening now. So as it currently stands, my model stash is packed away. The only thing that's on my bench right now is the B-24 and a Kitty Hawk. That's all I have left right now. As you can see, my bench is still intact right now, but it won't be for long. My house has just gone on the market this week, and so it's happening. You know, and you know, a big thank you to everyone out there who has supported the page, the channel. I'm not a subscriber seeker or anything. You know, and people that have commented, liked, subscribed, whatever, thank you. I never envisaged it to get big or anything, nor is it, and that's fine with me. But those that regularly chime in, thank you. But it will continue. So you will still, once I'm back in the UK and wherever that's going to end up, you know, my parents are going to be in the north of England, and I'll just end up wherever I can get work. But once that happens, then Zone 5 Aviation channel, the page, all this will carry on. But in the meantime, this will probably be my last video. But as I have to get this B-24 and the Tiger Moth completed before I go. So pictures will go up, but this, as far as I know, this will be my last video. So so again, thank you to everyone. Stay safe, everyone. Continue to enjoy the hobby. You know, it's not worth getting heated up over things. So no, thank you, and who knows when we'll see each other again. So you know, and hopefully one day I might be back for a visit to New Zealand, and if things pan out, never say never. You know, it's a crazy world right now, with different things going on, and but yeah, never say never. So in the meantime, I'll say goodbye, but it's not forever. I will be back on your screen as and when it happens, but content will still be rolling mainly on Facebook, on the Zone 5 page. So yeah, take care everyone, and see you soon. Okay, bye.